All right, everybody. I am CH from CH and Ty Audits. Today, we are going to do a little live stream. I've got Ty here with me. You can't see him. He's off screen. If he decides to join the StreamYard, that is on him. I think he is going to join a little bit later. But for now, he's just going to be talking to y'all in the chat. Today, I wanted to do a live to make an announcement. I also wanted to just discuss a few things that have happened here in the recent past to do with other auditors in the auditor community. So we are going to dive right in. So basically, guys, the announcement is that on Sunday, this Sunday, the 29th, I am going to be on Frauditor Trolls channel. He is going to be debating me. It's supposed to be a debate. He says he's going to debate. I hope that's true. I wouldn't count on it, though. It might just be a flogging of me. So if that is the case, the debate won't be happening. I'll leave if it is just a little bit of a nonsense show. But I just wanted to make everybody aware of that. And I wanted to say that we are going to do our best to help the members get a hold of that on this channel. So if you are not a member already, I want you to go ahead and follow suit of Durand Bunker. You see, he became a member. Everybody's going to want to do that. These memberships are worth much more than $3.99. We've got exclusive content. We've got members badges, so I know exactly who I should prioritize responding to in the comment section. We've got a whole lot of good stuff. But guys, I wanted to announce that we're going to be going over some of this guy's content, this frauditors, whatever it is, something making fun of frauditors. We're going to go over some of his channels, and we're going to just look at what we're getting ourselves into. The Smoking Auditor. Hey, how's it going? And you will win the debate. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I guess the debate isn't actually going to be between me and Frauditor Troll. It's going to be between me and somebody who supposedly knows more about the law than me. But I don't want to... Yeah, John Amato, thank you for joining. I wanted to make sure, guys, that we don't get copyright strikes, so we're going to try to make sure that that is all available to the members. It's probably not going to be a public stream on this channel. But, let's see here. We have got... I also wanted to go over something else. So yesterday, AFA, Accountability for All, had a live stream with Chili DeCastro, otherwise known as Delete Laws. And we're going to go over that because I was pretty vocal in the comment section, and I challenged Delete Laws to a debate, and it just kind of got brushed off. He just kind of threw an insult my way, and that's it. But for public safety, you said, who is it? I assume you're talking about who is the debate going to be with. This Sunday, it is going to be with somebody of Frauditor Trolls selection. I don't know who. But the thing with me is, I don't care who it is. I'm going to debate anybody because I'm confident in my ideas. I can back them up. And that's just the deal, right? If you're confident in your ideas and you can back them up, why not debate somebody? That's what I always say. So I'm going to tell you guys more info about that. So 6 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday is the thing. Z Brown, $9.99. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate that. So guys, yeah. So as far as Chili DeCastro goes, I wanted to go over some things. We had some developments. I'm dying to debate this guy, right? If anybody is a Chili DeCastro fan, please blow his comment section up and tell him, why are you not debating CH with CH and Ty Audits? Because I'm telling you guys, this guy is a statist. He's got more ideas about how to expand into more government than any politician that I know of right now, today. And I mean, just the idea that this kind of stuff is going on in the auditor community is, in my opinion, it's a shambles, right? Now, I don't want any government. The less government we can have, the better, in my opinion. I always say it like this, but I mean, this is the whole deal. The reason that we go and we watch the police is because if we can get people to see that police are bad, a government without police is like a disease without symptoms, right? I mean, they can't do any harm if they don't have guys with guns going out there enforcing all their rules. So if we can kind of abolish the police, in my opinion, that would be preferable to what we have right now. I mean, there's still going to be problems. People are still going to get robbed and all this stuff. The only difference is that one, people will be able to, they'll have more freedom to take responsibility for their property, their actions than ever before, and they'll have more freedom to deal with the consequences of those actions than ever before. And that's the whole deal. But we gotta edit the song out. The Rod Father, what are you talking about? Are you talking about my intro song, or are you talking about there's a song going on in the stream right now?
They were talking about the cops that play the music in the videos to get.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's funny. Okay, but yeah, guys, I mean, the whole thing is that I've got ideas that we would be better off with no government. But the whole thing is, I just told Chili, like, look, he's got this whole idea that, well, I'm not even going to say it. What we have for you today is out of the horse's mouth. We've got a little clip of Chili talking. So what we're going to do is we're going to share that clip for you guys. You guys can see it for yourselves, because I don't want to put words in the guy's mouth. So here we go. Let's watch.
Hatred for me because I want to get rid of the word police, get rid of the term law enforcement, get rid of cops, call them transparency peace officers. And just so you know, Josh, had there been a transparency peace officer in that school and they had seen through the goggles at eye level and behind that this guy's coming and shooting, you could have had a SWAT team member there in moments, because it's a decentralized system based.
So guys, I hate to cut him off in mid-sentence. We're going to go back and replay it. But guys, the guy wants to not use the term police officers. He just wants to rebrand them and call them peace officers so they sound better. I mean, they're going to do the same thing. It's probably going to be the same people applying for the jobs. They're going to enforce the laws. They're going to do everything just the same. Only difference is they're going to be called something different, and they're going to have some, camera goggles that will magically stop them from doing anything bad. I don't know if the camera goggles have a mind control device in them, but that's allegedly what's going on here. So, but anyways, guys, this is one of the reasons why I think this guy is just like, look, he's got good intentions. I give him that. He just wants to help people. My problem isn't with the person. It's with the ideas. And this is why I want to have a debate with him. I don't want to attack him as a person. I want to attack his ideas head on. We want to give him alternative ideas, ways to solve these issues without what he thinks is necessary, and then go from there. And if he doesn't like my ideas, that's fine. If he does, he can take them and he can start promoting them. But without a debate, all that there is he's shunning the whole question, right? He's avoiding the question. He's avoiding coming up with answers. He's avoiding having to even hear hard questions. Because right now, all he does is go on to streams, and it's these guys who want him on the stream for clout. I'll do a live stream on his channel. He can get all the money. All I want is the stream to happen. So, all of that stuff. I see Tanya D. Hey, how's it going? Free Tampingo Press. Thanks for joining the chat. He has said some crazy stuff before, borderline racist. I don't know who you're talking about, but I don't, that's not my thing. So, but anyways, let's get back to the video. So let's see what he wants to do here. Let's watch it again, just for anybody new.
For me, because I want to get rid of the word police, get rid of the term law enforcement, get rid of cops, call them transparency peace officers. And just so you know, Josh, had there been a transparency peace officer in that school and they had seen through the goggles at eye level and behind that this guy's coming and shooting, you could have had a SWAT team member there in moments, because it's a decentralized system based on putting peace officers in portable trailers and portable double-deck buses. And in every single portable double-deck buster and every single portable double-deck portable trailer, you're going to have a SWAT team member who can shoot to kill, because we got to get the guns off of these filthy pigs. Because as you...
All right, guys, so I don't know. This guy is everywhere. Like, I just want to get him on a gosh dang debate. Like, come on, Chili. If anybody that supports him is watching, go over to his channel. Tell him, look, just debate this guy. If you don't like my ideas, tell him that I'm crazy, and tell him to come set me straight. Because I want to debate this guy. I mean, he says, one, we want to stop using the term police officer and just start calling them peace officers. And it's going to be all decentralized. So I don't know. I mean, maybe he's in with me. Maybe he wants, no government police. But just him using the word decentralized, and then listen to what he says after this.
You see, it didn't do any good having the guns on the pigs who went to that school, did it? They used their power to hold down parents. Meanwhile, though, if it was a decentralized peace officers corps and there were no rankings, we all served the Bill of Rights, then what would have happened is the Montesquieu agency would have seen that guy coming. The transparency agency would have seen that guy coming.
Yeah, so basically this guy wants to get rid of police officers. He wants to get rid of sheriff's departments. He wants to make the Montesquieu agency, the transparency agency, the peace officer agency, and now, we've seen before, he wants the SWAT agency. And these guys are licensed to kill. This is ridiculous, right? I mean, you're going to take away 2 or 3 administrations, and you're going to replace them with 3 or 4. And not only that, but listen to the expenses that this guy is going to incur while doing it. He wants all SWAT teams, he wants all peace officers to have this mental, visual equipment all around. Not only that, he wants there to be vans within a minute of every building in town, allegedly. I mean, look, I don't know. He didn't expressly say that, but in order for this to work and how he wants it to, there's got to be a SWAT team within a minute's drive of every single agency. And of course, you got to take into account for traffic. You got to take into account for crashes. You got to take into account for a lot of stuff. So they got to be a minute away, and they got to be licensed to kill. And there's got to be 2 different agencies that are monitoring every peace officer. So you need employees to monitor the recording equipment of every police officer. I mean, this guy defines statism as somebody who wants to give the government more money. If that's not what this guy wants to do, I don't know what is. Because the government doesn't have the resources in the law enforcement agencies to do what he's proposing right now. So certainly we've got to give him more in order to acquire these new resources. So I don't want this. Again, I'm not advocating for this. I'm just saying that his ideas are flawed. He's selling everybody snake oil. And, so this is what he's saying, right? I mean, I'm not putting the words in his mouth. This is what he's saying. He's saying, I want to, make government smaller, give them less power, but we're going to have a decentralized, centralized system that, goes around and is licensed to kill, and they've got, 2 big, huge new agencies in every town. I don't know what's going on, JJ, is something wrong with my mic? Guys, comment if you're having trouble hearing me. Let me know. But guys, so anyways, after this all happened, and I was vocal in the chat, all I said was, debate me, I think you're wrong. Basically, I called him a statist. But, guys, put 1 in the chat if you can hear me well. Put 2 in, okay, your mic is fine, all good. Thank you. All right, 2. Loudness is good, quality is a 3 out of 5. All right, thanks, Lackluster. I'll work on that for the next one, guys, but right now we can't really fix anything right now, but as long as y'all can hear me just fine. So, guys, after this, and Chili says in the chat, he goes, when I said, let's debate, let's go over this, all he said was, hey, CH, tell me about your case. Tell me how your case ends up. I said I was going to help you, and now you're on your own. Your case, you're going to get hammered. He said that in the chat. Anybody who was watching last time would be able to hear it. But, okay. Alright, sorry guys if the mic quality is super bad. I can try to fix that here. I guess I will try to fix it. And if it gets worse, we can fix it again. So, speaker is there. Alright, how does the mic sound now, everybody? What is going on with the mic? Is the mic better right now? Alright, so I'm not seeing any comments saying that the mic is not better or worse, so I'm just going to keep going until I do see them. So, guys, basically, after this all happened, I tried to get a hold of Chili. Awesome, so much better, great, glad to hear it. So, guys, after this all happened, I tried to get a hold of Chili to set up this debate. I tried to say, hey, I get it, you believe this, I believe this. Let's just debate ideas and see who comes out on top, right? I don't want any police. I don't want any government, right? As I said before, a government without police is like a disease without symptoms. It doesn't hurt you if it doesn't have the guys with guns going around killing people if they don't do what the government says or throwing them in cages. But, and just so you know, I saw a comment saying, without police, this world would be crazy. This world is crazy right now. People are smoke weed in my state, and they get thrown in a cage for years, literally. They get, treated like pieces of shit. They get hauled into court against their will. They get, some of them get shot if they try to run because they have a plant. This world is crazy right now, right this second.
Without police, the only difference is we don't got guys that are immune to punishment when they go around and do this stuff. You know, that's the only difference. So basically, so let's see. So this is something that we had. This is me and Chili's text yesterday. So I say, hold on. Share this tab. Okay. So I say, so you want answers. Now, when I tell you I have them, you don't want to hear them. And tell me, let's see how your case goes? LOL. Then Chili goes, I don't want any relationship with you at all. Like as if we're dating or something. I don't know. I don't want any relationship with you at all. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. You don't get to say hateful things. Hateful like I want to debate him. About me publicly and then be my friend later. Our relationship is here now. It was nice to know you. I wish you luck in your trial. And guys, just so we all know, I don't got a trial coming up, right? That was civil contempt. It's over. The only thing is I'm trying to sue, right? It's hard to find a lawyer to go after a judge in Indiana. That's what we're trying to do, right? If you want to support my fight, we've got Cash App. We can have Ty pin that in the chat. You could become a member. That supports us in the long run. But guys, this is hard to do. We don't have a trial that's mandatory. We're trying to get a trial set. And that's basically all I can say about that case. I don't want to talk too much about it in case, something messes up a trial. But so then continuing on, I just kind of act like it's a big, huge deal. I'm like, I didn't say anything hateful. Let's talk this out. It doesn't have to be this way. You made your choice. I was just kidding with him, guys. I couldn't care less if the guy wants to talk to me, to be honest. Like, it is what it is, right? I mean, I would like to debate him. If anybody would like to tell him, encourage him, hey, come on and debate this guy, I'd appreciate that, because I wouldn't even do it on my channel. I don't care for the money. Let's do it on his channel. Let's do it on a neutral channel. Let's do it however we want, right? Or however he wants it. His venue, his style of debate. I don't care. I'll debate him anywhere. 80% for sure. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. We are 80% for sure over here. The Smoking Auditor. I'll do a semi-half agreed debate with you right now. A semi-half agreed debate. Well, Smoking Auditor, I wouldn't be opposed to having a debate with you. I'm going to have to talk with you to see what we could debate about. You haven't told me what we disagree on. But, I mean, right now we're doing this. We can set up a debate later. Hit me up on my email. And, I will not back out of it. So, guys, but anyways, yeah, I don't believe in Chili's ideas. A lot of people in the chat were saying, the community is divided. You're not doing any good by hating on people of the same community. Guys, look, we're not in the same community. What he does is he goes around and tries to say that he has a solution to everything, right? He's got the answers. He's a politician. He's basically saying, vote for me and I've got this solution that's going to cost you money. He is not in the auditor community. I'm not. Now, I am in the freedom community. That's what I associate myself with, is freedom. I'm not selling you guys anything. I'm just going around my state right now and showing you guys that, one, if you act like these clowns that go around and harass people all day for a living on the government dime, which is what police do, you cannot do the same thing, and they will not respect your right to do the same things that they do. It's a total double standard. These people are above the law, they're above questioning, they're above transparency, and they do not work for you or me. They work for themselves. They collect a salary, they provide a service to the state, and that's that. So I'm trying to show people that there's a double standard with police. I'm trying to show people that government workers don't do anything good for us, and when we go into the offices, we get treated with complete disrespect. I'm just trying to show people, I'm trying to expose the state. These people do not work for us. These people are not going to work for us no matter how much punishment you give them, unless the punishment is take their damn salary away and never let them work for the state again. I don't consent to any of that. And I'm sure a lot of people don't consent to it either. So, hold on. Yeah, Jason Teakle, I agree with that, man. That is exactly what Chili wants to do. But guys, that's what I do. I go around and show people that it doesn't work. I'm trying to raise awareness in the population so that people can say that when this system falls, we don't want that same old system again, right? We don't want the same system that's going to take our money, it's going to devalue our money, it's going to take our freedoms with the money that it's earned, and it's going to pay people to kill us when they don't like what we're doing. I want people to see that, right? I'm not going out saying I got, all these solutions, because the only solution is to get rid of it, right? That's a pretty basic solution. But guys, that's the community that I'm in. Now, what I will say is if anybody's doing the same thing, if anybody is showing the state's bad side, I will support them. And so that brings me to this debate that I'm going to have at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to Frauditor Trolls channel, right? And I already said for everybody live in the chat that if you join my membership program, we're going to do the best we can to get the audio/video to you from that debate live on this channel, so you don't have to go support a clown's channel that hates auditors and calls us frauditors. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, god dang it. Alright. And so that's what we're going to do, guys. Now, the catfish cheese, I appreciate that comment, man. Appreciate it a lot. Now, Felon Filming 5-0, how's it going, man? Vote CH for Prez. I never would do that, right? I don't like the president, but yeah, I mean, we can vote with our feet that way, certainly. But guys, so this brings me back to what I'm going to be doing on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Frauditor Trolls channel. We want to get that footage to you live on this channel, but I want you to join the membership program because we don't want to make it public. We want to make that private so we can avoid copywriting. I've gotten written consent from him to do it, but I don't trust these guys, so that's what we're going to do. So guys, we're actually going to share a video from him on the man who supposedly gets a lot of hate from me and all this, and we're just going to watch what this kind of guy does to the people of this community, right?
Frauditors, Karens, and sovereign citizens. If you're new here, please
Have a brand description.
glass. Enjoy the video.
Afraid of using the R of me.
So guys, this is what this guy does.
Video disturbing.
I'm going to give you a little bit of an explanation before we even get into it. And I'm kind of sick that I'm even giving this guy press, but it's all about defending ideas. You need a basic government, unfortunately. Okay, well, yeah, we can debate on that for sure. We can debate on that, the smoking otter. We'll get that set up here in the coming weeks. But guys, we want to show you guys what this guy does, because I am debating him on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And what he does is he shows auditors videos. He calls them idiots, calls them arrogant, calls them douchebags, calls them all the rest, all the names in the book. Doesn't actually provide any of his own philosophy. He just calls names. He changes the voices from high to low pitch, or from low to high pitch, either one, and he just makes fun of people. So this is the kind of guy that I'm going on to audit, but he does it too chilly. He is going to do this too chilly in this video, and it's ridiculous, right? Chilly's wrong, but what he's doing is trying to do good, and some of the things that he's doing, I believe, are good. So we're going to show you what he does. This is to show that this is the kind of stuff that I'm going to be fighting against in this debate.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Here. You have one too, and I don't know you. I guarantee you people are more afraid of using the R of me.
So that's all he does, guys. I mean, I will give it to him. It's kind of a little bit funny, but the guy just takes auditors, he shows them saying something, and then he does his nonsense with the editing, and he just kind of puts in something to make fun of him, and he doesn't debate the point at all. He just like, blah, 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 blah. This guy's a clown, right? So that's what this guy does. This is who I'm coming on. But in this video here, Chili has found a traffic stop, he's found a road that's recently been changed to a one-way. Now, the GPS he uses is still telling him to go down this road the opposite way than, it's legal to do, because the GPS hasn't updated. So the cops are sat there on this road, and they're pulling people over, and they're giving them tickets or warnings because they're driving down a road that the GPS is telling them to drive down. That's all that they're doing. That's literally it. So Chili's out there trying to tell people, go the other way. He's trying to tell them, this is what the police do. They're bad people. And I agree. But the thing that needs debated with Chili in particular is that if you call them something different, they aren't going to change your damn ways. If you say, no, I saw that, AFA. You're absolutely right. Yeah, he was leaking some phone numbers. As you guys will notice, even in my picture that I was showing, I've blocked out Chili's phone number here because I have the respect to do that, right? Hey, that's all that there is to it. You don't give people's personal phone numbers out unless they give you their consent. Not because it's illegal, but because it's frickin' respectful. Why would you disrespect people like that? That's all that I can say. But Chili is the next great white hope. I don't know what that is really, but either way, the thing that he's debated with him is just if you create more government agencies to, basically keep government in line. It's like asking a kid to grade his own report card. Did we do good? Or sorry, you ask the kid, hey, how'd you do on your report card? Well, I got all A's. I didn't do anything bad at all. My conduct grade was an A. Chili is wanting the same thing. He's wanting to create more government agencies to basically just, monitor the government. What is that going to do? It ain't happening. But, yeah, and Holly Star, what a shame. I really like this guy, but not now. He is running Chili down. I'm not running him down at all. I'm just saying that his ideas are wrong. If people don't like that, they can ask Chili to come on and defend his ideas. The only thing is, that's all that I'm wanting, right? Chili literally said he refused to debate me. There's a reason. I've got the answers for him. He just don't want to freaking listen. So that's that. But, let's see. Yeah, why does nobody audit the FBI? I don't know. Maybe they don't want to get killed. I don't know. You all run him down. Why? Jealousy? I'm not jealous. Hell no. I probably make the same amount of money, if not more, than Chili does off YouTube. So I don't know why I'd be jealous. He's certainly wrong about his ideas. That's for damn sure. He's a statist, right? That's all there is to it. But guys, I actually kind of want to get off of Chili, and I want to start focusing on this guy that I'm going to debate on Sunday at 6 p.m. Right? We're going to debate this guy. He's going to come at us saying that auditors are bad, auditors are frauditors and whatnot. And that's the thing. I want to make sure that everybody's notified, everybody tunes into this, even if it is on his channel. Just make sure you do not subscribe to his channel. He's an idiot. He doesn't want anything good for anybody. He just wants to call people names and say that they shouldn't have the freedom that they're entitled to by our natural creator, whoever you may believe that is. I believe that my natural creator was my mom and dad. If you believe it was somebody else, that is your right. That's, I don't hate on you for believing that. I expect you not to hate on me. But we are all endowed with rights by our creator, right? And that's it's inarguable, right? This guy thinks that if you have rights, like say if you buy property, right, and they don't allow you to see it, that's the most asinine thing that anybody could imagine. It's like buying a house with somebody telling you, hey, you're not allowed in these areas of your house. Get out of here, I paid for it. That's how I feel about public buildings, and that's how everybody else is saying that kind of stuff. Like, they're like, oh, you go into restricted areas, what a hero. Well, it's my house. I'm not a hero for it, but I'm certainly going to go in the friggin' areas of my house that I want to see. So, but yeah, guys, let's see. Yeah, educate, liberal, and disseminate. Yeah, true. Why are you going to debate an actual idiot? It's because maybe I'll be able to bring some of his creators over to this way of thinking. Right? If there is at least like 10 sensible people, 10 more people in our liberty movement would surely be worth it. But and that's the thing, guys, is like, the liberty movement is strong. People get made fun of all the time for it, but it's really the people that go out in the field after these hardships and continue to do stuff that really matter, right? And so I've actually, guys, I hate to really switch gears here, but I've gotten a video from Indie News on the Street. Ty, do you want to join in the StreamYard here? I'll get you the link. So, guys, I've actually gotten a video from Indie News on the Street, and he has sent me this. He wants me to show it to y'all about, apparently it's about, are you still the Tyler Pierce that has the picture of us in it, like the picture of me in the mirror, or is that another one?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. So here's the link for Ty. Okay, guys, but yeah, so, and Indie News Indie News on the Street wants me to share it with you guys. I haven't actually seen it yet. DirectD versus CH versus AFA. It will be live on Sunday. We have not already debated yet. I can't speak for what it's going to be like. I can only speak for that I'm going to defend our points, our liberty, in the debate. And so we're going to do our best to do that. But, And let's see. I think Ty's about to join it, and then we'll review this video together. You about to hop in?
Yeah, put my name on there right now.
Okay. So, but guys, thank you to everybody who joined the chat. We really appreciate that. One of the many reasons you guys are wrong is because the only way to stop what you do is for the government to actually take the rights away. Like, take away the rights you supposedly defend. I don't know. Kalajarvi, thank you for the donation. Greetings and respect from Finland. Wow, that's great. If you're a football supporter, Glenn Kamara plays for my team. He plays on the Finnish national team. Oh. All right, guys. So Ty is now in the chat, or he's in the stream.
What's up, guys?
So we are going to now. Is it not turning down all the way? Okay, we're going to review this video, though. Let's see. No, we want to do this. Why don't you go over that way, bro, so my mic isn't picking that up. Alright, guys. So Ty is now with us. We are going to review this video that Indie News on the Street has sent me. Apparently, it's about an auditor. I think he said it was Hoosier News Now that has gone through hardship and has persevered. It's only 43 seconds, so we're going to go over it here. Let's see. I think he said that AFA was the one filming it, actually. He just got the footage and sent it through because he wanted to pay homage. So here we go. We're diving in. Whoa. Let's see. Yep, there we go. We're showing this, right? Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Another cop watching.
Holy shit!
Whoa.
Oh my god, she just hit him! I shit my pants!
Damn, he shit his pants.
Holy shit!
Really, lady? You're just gonna hit me and make me shit my pants in front of the officer? Look at this, officer. I shit my pants. I shit again.
Damn. Guys, and I want to say to you, we're going to take that video off. Yeah, that was... What's your take on that, Ty?
That's crazy. That's a real soldier.
Oh, shit. We've got Ty on... Ty's mic is on mute, but so he can't really be heard, but he said that's a real soldier. And I agree, guys. I mean, anybody who shits their pants whilst on an audit and then comes right back into the game, he is owed all of our respect and all of our homage. So, guys, everybody, that was Hoosier News Now. So we're going to want to go over to his channel, hit the subscribe button, check out his new video. It features me, CH, from CH and Ty Audits. So go over there and check that out. That was actually crazy. Spokane Press said he saw this live. That must have been something to see. That's for sure. But don't be silencing Ty's free speech. It's a technical thing for public safety. If we put his speech on too, it's a big old, it's a big feedback thing. Banana Anner, that was great. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's great that he got back out and is in the field doing it again, right? That's the thing that I say. Holly Starr, losers! Let's get let's get a mod to just silence her speech real quick. Let me put her in timeout. She's been a bad girl, you know. So, all right. Let's see. Fancy running into you today. Oh yes. What was the channel? Auditing and pamphlets. Okay, guys, come on. Hey, the guy had a a tough situation, and he got through it. Right. That's all that matters. But guys, and that's the thing, guys. I mean, we've all been through hardships, right? I mean, people drive by me and Ty and tell us to get a life all the time while we're defending their freedom. Somebody told me something about, I don't know. I don't even know. So, either way, all right, guys. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? Hoosier News Now is a trooper. Guys, I do want to invite some other YouTubers up into the chat to give their take on a strong auditor like Hoosier News Now for doing that. So we're gonna put the StreamYard link in the chat. So go ahead and check that out, guys. If you are a YouTuber, come on up here and give your opinion on that. California for change. Wow, peace, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. He is for change as well out there in California. Could use a lot of it. 4PS is first up there. I don't know who 4PS is. Or 4 public safeties. Oh! Okay. Well, I hope he is. No, we got Big Man up here. All right, Big Man, how's it going?
What's up, man?
Man, what was your take on that pretty graphic footage just there of our buddy Hoosier News Now?
I didn't know he would shit his pants like that.
Yeah, but it's a tough one, man.
I'm definitely gonna remind it next time I see him.
Yeah, no doubt. But we got the smoking auditor up here as well, my soon-to-be debatee. So, how's it going, brother?
It's going good. I'm at work right now, getting rained on.
Hell yeah, working hard, I see.
I'm trying to, or was. But you're talking about trying to eliminate all cops, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then Chili does bring up a good point. What's going to happen when something happens to someone you care about? You know?
We got to take care of it, right?
I mean, in theory, everyone should come together as a community and go after the person and just lynch mob them. But people tend to have a problem with that, public beheadings and stuff like that. But the thing of it is you have to have some type of basic government just for the defense of the country. And then
Ty, would you mod him, bro? Thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
You're fine. I didn't want to stop whatever was going on there. But just like sheriffs were made to police towns because people don't want to have to walk around with loaded guns all the time because accidents do happen. But the Second Amendment is kind of what stops most crime anyways. Sorry to do a shout out to someone, but Fake Mike Real News, he always talks about how police only solve about 2 to 4% of serious crimes, and then you compare us to other countries like China. China has almost no crime, but then again, you steal a $2 bauble off of someone's stand, you tend to get shot and a bill sent to your family for the bullet. There has to be something in the middle that works.
Yeah, that's the thing, man, is like people that don't want to have to carry around a gun, whether police exist or not, if somebody comes up and wants to do some violence to that person, it's probably going to get done either way. Yep. Right? The cop isn't going to be present at all times. Bad things are still going to happen. The only thing is when people have that choice, either have a gun or deal with the consequences, they tend to go around with the responsibility on their shoulders of, okay, I'm going to leave the house today and I'm going to defend myself when something happens. And that is the best deterrent of crime. Police officers are minutes away when seconds count. They can't do much about that. You see videos all the time in New York, little women getting punched in the face, old women getting punched in the face by some huge burly young man, and they get away with it. If old grandma had a gun on her hip, that guy probably wouldn't have made it very far with her purse. That's what I'm saying. Or even a taser or something, but people that expect the police to protect them in very hot situations are almost always disappointed. You get the odd situation where a cop is nearby, but look at what happened in Texas recently, right? The cops were very nearby. They responded, I think, within probably less than 10 minutes, and bad things continued to happen while they were there. It was very unfortunate. I'm not saying that it's a good thing because it proves my point, but it certainly shows that cops don't prevent bad things from happening. Bad things will happen regardless. The only difference in a non-existent police state or a state with no police, I should say, is that we don't have to cough up all this money for somebody that isn't going to protect us in a situation that's very, hostile and dangerous. And, I also wouldn't pay taxes because try to get my money for City Hall if a cop isn't going to show up on my door with a gun and force me to pay it. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on, but, absent police, the things are still going to happen.
I
And a lot of crime happens with police. I think you were probably here on the panel last time when the young 22-year-old guy in Oklahoma, I think, was shot in the back of the head and the neck because the officer claimed he smelled weed and they didn't find weed on him. So
which is
bad things happen all the time.
To even charge someone for.
And another thing is, man, is like every time people say that government is a necessary evil or small government. Government doesn't stay small, and government is an evil, and no evil is necessary. Because if you can eliminate one evil, sure, other evils are still going to exist. The only difference is you'll have one less, right? So, I mean, that's my whole thing. But we can get farther into that in a debate. I mean, we could probably, I don't know who would host it. I mean, we might get Ty to host it because Ty is a pretty neutral guy when it comes to all this stuff. He doesn't really talk too much. But we could have it on our channel, and we can have you on here on a separate time to debate that. But I was wondering if there was anybody else that would like to come up to the chat. I mean, Smoking Auditor, what did you think about that video of the man who shit his pants?
I mean, if a car nearly hits me, I'm probably going to at least pee myself.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
When you get pain in your body naturally reacts. There's a separation between body and mind, no matter what we want to think. Some people call it soul. I mean, it's up to you what you wish to believe in. Yeah, it is kind of funny, but it's also kind of messed up at the same time.
No, I hear you. The thing is the thing that's not very messed up is that he's still, after going through that tough situation, he gets out there and audits. I just did an audit with him, I think 4 days ago. Hey, big man, have you done an audit with Hoosier here recently?
I'm getting ready to go down tonight with him.
Hell yeah.
And I just wanted to speak on, things happening, with the cops around. Downtown Indianapolis, I've seen dozens of times where the cops are literally standing there and people still shoot at each other right in front of them. It doesn't matter if they're there or they're not there, to be completely honest. Crime's still going to happen.
And that's a good point. I didn't actually know that kind of stuff was going on. I don't really keep up with all that kind of stuff, but I don't, it doesn't surprise me, man. Like, people are going to do what they're going to do regardless of who's standing there watching, especially if someone was going to do something heinous in the first place, right? And if you're going to kill somebody, you really don't care, like... You're obviously past the point of caring in life, so you're going to do crazy things.
You're on a mission. You're not going to care. You're there.
Yeah.
Something for people to think about, and they can look this up if they want to. Cops do not have to legally protect us. A lot of police cars say protect and serve, but it's been proven by the court they do not have to. They don't have the right to protect us if they don't want to, and most cops don't. They're too afraid to. It's always officer safety, and that's one of the biggest issues why most people are really upset with the cop. There's a guy stabbed in a subway, and a cop on the other side of a locked door, watching it all go down, watching this crazy dude that they had a bowling out for trying to arrest, and he's standing on the other side with a gun at his side of a locked door watching the dude trying to kill just a random person. The random person fought back, got the knife away from the dude, got stabbed multiple times, and then the cop finally stepped in after the other dude was on the ground, almost dead, and arrested the dude. And they even tried to help the citizen. And he even tried to sue, and that's one of the places where it came up that cops don't have to protect us. They don't serve us. They don't protect us. There is very little use for cops other than to come and take police reports and to collect DNA evidence. And then before DNA evidence, they were almost completely useless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the thing is, man, is like, it's kind of, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, like that is true. They just kind of go around and do it, but the overriding factor in everything that the police do is officer safety, right? We saw that well, it wasn't yesterday, but it was it's sometime in the past week in Texas. The cops didn't go and take down this guy, not because of anything else other than officer safety. Right? They would rather be outside wrestling with citizens who are trying to protect their own kids. They would rather restrict people's rights to defend their own family than go and do it them damn selves. That's the whole thing with cops. Is like, absent police. Like, look, I've personally had people try to break into my house before. Well, no, they did. They broke into my house. They took the crowbar. They opened the door. I had my gun sitting right by my bed. Picked up the gun. And the only reason I didn't shoot the guys is because I knew if I shot them, I would have a huge case to fight. It probably would have been like, these cops aren't going to say that it was self-defense. They're going to say, well, how do we know that you didn't invite them in and then just shoot them? Hey, you literally can't win in this system. They will restrict your right to defend yourself before they come and defend you. So that's what my problem is with the cops. It's like, I think JJ says it the best is, stop begging the state to solve all our complex social problems that have no solution anyway. Try living bravely instead of enslaving yourself and your whole country because you're a idiot cowards. I think he meant coward. But it's the truth. It's like we can't expect other people. Like, look, I feel this way. Like, when it comes to Social Security, I want to be responsible for my own retirement because the way the government works with money, they're $30 trillion in debt. If I am going to delegate my retirement fund to a person that's $30 trillion in debt, I better be expecting some pretty poor results, right? But if that's also the case, if I'm going to delegate something to somebody else like the government and they're not going to give me good results, why would I delegate the most important thing in my life, which is my safety, to the same people I can't even trust with my money? You cannot do it. My safety is paramount to me. I'm the person that should be taking care of my safety, and so is everyone else. And, people want to come up with all these certain issues, like, well, what do you want to do? Let a kid have a gun? If you can't leave the house with your kid, why the hell would your kid be walking around in public with you, or without you? I mean, why would you send them to a public school where a teacher can't even have a gun? Or a teacher won't have a gun? And if some maniac comes into the school, the teacher is in no situation to protect herself or the people that you've sent your kids to be in their custody. Why would you send your kids to somebody to somebody else's custody who has no way to protect your kid? I wouldn't do it, right? I would not do it. My kid is the most important thing in my life right now. If anybody's going to be responsible for protecting him, it's going to be me. Right? That's all there is to it. So there's tons of there's this problem and there's this problem. We've just named off like 3 problems with the government. Right? There are problems with and without government. The only difference is that your tax dollars don't get taken without, and you are responsible for everything. That's a lot of responsibility, but it's also there's a lot of benefits, right? You don't have to worry about guys driving around hunting you because you've got what they call contraband. And you don't have to worry about somebody coming to your door and knocking if you don't give them 25% of your paycheck. I mean, this stuff is ridiculous what's going on today. And that's the ideas that I want to fight. That's why, I don't know how you guys feel about it. Smoking Auditor, I know you were in the chat yesterday. I don't know if you noticed my chats going up to Chili. I didn't think I was being rude.
No. He was just blowing you off because he knows you have a smaller channel. Chili tends to try to talk to as many people as possible, and he presents all these great ideas, which on paper sounds good, but in reality they're not going to work. Socialism doesn't really work in the end. Communism definitely doesn't work in the end. On paper, they are really good ideas. In reality and implementation, they just don't work. Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. And if Chili is blowing me off because I've got a smaller channel, that really shows the kind of effort he's willing to put in to change people's minds. Because I'm going to debate this guy. He's got like 10,000 subscribers, and he's an absolute hater on the whole community. He hates freedom, and he loves the people who are going around and restricting everybody's freedoms.
I don't think you have a smaller channel, to be completely honest, man. I mean, you've got 20 plus thousand subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, smaller in subscribers than Chili. I think I get more views on most of my stuff than Chili.
Oh,
But either way, I mean, like, he's... And the thing is, like, I think that he would only debate someone with a contrary view if they were as big as, like, James Freeman or Lackluster, because he'd bring some of their fringe supporters over to him if he could sit there and insult them as much as he could. But that's neither here nor there. The guy is just, in my opinion, man, he's got a lot of ideas. I think they're just wrong. And his whole basis of not being willing to support his ideas through a debate, it just kind of makes him incredible to me. And I don't mean he is, I should say uncredible. He is not incredible. He is, he's the most not incredible person I've ran into in this community myself. A lot of people will be like, well, he tried to help you with your case. He tried to get clout off my case, right? A lot of people were paying attention to me getting arrested. That's fine. He was just trying to be like, well, I'm the savior. I'm going to help him. Yeah, right. Nobody's going to... I mean, look, unless you've got about 2,000 guys with guns and they're willing to go to their death, you ain't going to overthrow what a judge says, right? That's all that there is to that. So, and even then, I mean, you might just end up all 2,000 of you guys getting killed. So nobody's going to help me out. Nobody's going to be able to make anything that happened to me better. The fact of the matter is that 5 days of my freedom were taken away. What were you saying, big man?
No, I'm saying, the only thing we can really do is support you, you know what I'm saying, and be there and have your back.
That's right. That's really all you can do. I mean, nobody's going to solve it, but it helps immensely to know that people are there supporting and that are with you, and that there's a huge group out there of people that understand what is happening to this person is wrong. It's not justified, and this is the reason why we want freedom, because of things like this. That's what's important.
Yeah, I do want to say something about when Smoking Auditor said something about the cops don't have the right to keep you safe. There's a motto I've heard of a lot of cops, a lot of departments say, and it's to make it home first, protect second. And to me, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, that's the thing. People are expecting too much from them. I mean, in the end, they are government workers, right? I mean, if you go to the BMV and, what is their motto? Make sure that the customer is happy first, Hell no. These people are the rudest, slowest serving. They are the anti, public service sector workers is what they are. They do not like serving the public. They're lazy. They're slow. They don't care whether you're happy or not. They know they're getting their paychecks at the end. And people actually expect government workers to protect them and worry about themselves later. It ain't happening, right? These people they're worried with one person, right? They wouldn't have taken the job unless there was a paycheck or there was some ego stroking going on. I mean, in my town, and there's a lot of towns around where I live where cops will go on a voluntary basis and go patrol the town. They do that because they've got ego problems. They want respect. They were probably bullied in high school, or maybe, their girlfriend broke up with them, and they want to really stick it to people that don't want to comply with their demands. And that's the only thing. That's why these guys are so dangerous. They do it for reasons that are not, I just want to help people. That's not the reason. You get into the private sector because you just want to help people, right? When you make money in the private sector, it's because you have made more people's lives better than were, getting better before, right? That's the only way you can make money in the private sector, is if I think my life is going to be better by buying something from you. If I don't think my life is going to be better by buying something from you, I won't buy it. So therefore, in the private sector, the only way to make money is to make people's lives better. In the public sector, you can make money whether you make someone's life better or not. And that's why the public sector is so second rate when it's put up against the private sector. The public sector is a shambles. And I mean, it's not to mention the budgetary issues. $30 trillion in debt, in federal debt. That's not to mention state and local debt. I mean, how many of these localities can really afford to pay these lawsuits that they're paying out to some people?
See, that's something I've never understood. How do we owe China any money? Why are we borrowing money from China?
Well, we're not borrowing money. We're borrowing goods, and what we're doing is we're intaking goods, we're embezzling goods, and we're sending them these promissory notes, these Federal Reserve notes, and they're promising money. Hello, Andre Cardo. How's it going, man? But yeah, I mean, we're sending them these pieces of paper, and they're sending us washing machines, shovels. They're sending us TVs, radios, cell phones. They're sending us a whole bunch of real tangible goods, and we send them pieces of paper. So and the pieces of paper are meant to represent money, right? They're not money themselves. They're meant to represent what money is. That's why if you take a Federal Reserve note from before 1950, it says pay to the ower on demand $20. It doesn't say this is $20. It says pay to this party on demand $20, because $20 was supposed to be an ounce of gold, right? But that's not how it is anymore. We're just sending these promissory notes, and there's no money behind them. And, so things are just backwards. But people in my generation, people in the generations that were born after 1970, or actually after 1960, have never actually been, socially conscious in a world where we actually have real money. And if you look at the dollar's value past 1971, it's been devalued 98%. But we've never known any different. All we've ever known is a paper dollar. And we've never known when it was actual like gold and silver that we were transacting, and that was when our country was the richest country in the world. Since then, we've become the most indebted country in the world, and everybody in this country just seems to think that we can continuously go into debt ad infinitum. But it's not happening. Our debtors are going to come back. They're going to be like, look, we've got all these pieces of paper. You've got all these goods. You've got all these automobiles. You've got all of these goddamn TVs, all these cell phones. So that's fine. So what we're going to do is you guys keep the paper, and we're going to keep the cell phones and the TVs and all this other stuff, and have fun with that. And then that's when shit's really going to hit the fan. We're not going to have anything, right? We don't create anything in America. We just create paper, right? We just print up paper. We print numbers on paper bills. So we don't create anything, and I can't get wealthy off of having paper. I can only get wealthy off the things that the paper can buy me currently. So this system's falling, though, and when it falls, the whole idea, the whole goal of this channel is to make sure that when it falls, the idea that is prevailing is that government is bad. Government steals money, government restricts freedom, and government prevents prosperity. And that's the goal of this channel. It's not to go out and make these massive changes. It's to get people to understand that the change is not going to come, but when the government falls down, we need to be ready to say to all the people who want to force us into a government, we need to tell those people, no, it's not happening. You can have your government. You can do it if you want, but I'm not contributing to it. If you come to my house and try to get my taxes, you're going to be met with an AR-15 in your face. That's what's going to happen after this happens, after this government falls, if I have my way. And that's what I'm trying to tell people, that the government is bad. We need to prepare for these times when this government is falling, and when it does fall, we need to see to it that no other government is formed in its image or in anybody else's image, because every government in the history of the world has fallen. Socialism is government. Communism is government. That's all there is to it, right? And freedom is no government, right? That's all that there is to that. So we want to make sure that when these end times for government come, the new times are really seen. We see to it that government is not a thing of coercion. If somebody wants to have a government, contribute to it voluntarily. But you're not forcing me to contribute to the government that you want. It's not happening. So we can't do it right now because we got a whole bunch of guys with guns and badges running around that can kill with immunity. But after those things are gone, we need to make sure that these ideas are prevailing. That's my goal. That's the goal of this channel. It's not to go out and raise a whole bunch of money for people that I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for a hell of a lot of people, and a lot of those people should have more money than they currently do. But what I can do is make sure that ideas reach people and that they're articulated in such a way that it's easy for people to understand. That's what the goal of this channel is. So with that being said, guys, we're coming up on an hour. I want to thank Big Man Audits and the Smoking Auditor for coming up and joining me in the chat. I want to thank everybody who donated, and I saw 2 people become a member, which I really appreciate, Spokane Press, and actually 3 people became a member. So I appreciate all of those new memberships. I appreciate all the super chats. I appreciate you 2 for joining us. I appreciate Ty for being here for me when I need him in the chat and all that. So everyone have a good day. We will see you in the next one, and look forward to more videos because we have them in abundance and they're coming to you on a regular basis. We will see you later. CH and Ty Audits out.